we designed this car for performance. With its dual motors and power figures around 380 kilowatts, this is a true Polestar.
This is how we transition from the past to the future.
Are you ready for the biggest change in the electric car industry? Change that will make biggest automotive companies worried about their car quality. Polestar 3 is a brand new next-gen electric SUV that is going to shock entire car industry. Polestar is positioning the Polestar 3 as its most advanced EV to date. The SUV will run on NVIDIA's Drive computing platform, processing sensor data to power the vehicle's advanced driver assist system that has numerous innovations that we will present in today's video. So keep watching. Up front you have the trademark Thor's hammer headlight design, as well as a floating wing on the front of the bonnet to smooth airflow over the car. While there's no fake grille, there are some vents to be found on the lower bumper. The side profile looks much sleeker than the comparatively boxy Polestar 2, and there's a large rear wing to further help with aerodynamics. Alloy wheel sizes start at 21 inches, but you get 22-inch wheels as part of the performance pack. More on that soon. The rear is sporting a nifty full-width light bar, not too dissimilar to the one found on the Polestar 2. Elsewhere you'll find a couple of vents and some gloss black trim on the rear bumper. Overall, the Polestar 3 has a refreshingly clean design. Now let's talk about battery. The 400-volt battery nestled in the floor of the vehicle is manufactured by CATL, one of China's largest battery makers. That's a fairly typical level of voltage for an EV, but falls short of higher voltage batteries, such as the Hyundai Ioniq 5's 800-volt one, which enables much higher rates of charging. Charging at the max rate of 250 kilowatts will take the battery from 10 to 80% in 30 minutes, Polestar says. Let's showcase the cabin real quick. The new Polestar 3 gets a pretty similar cabin to the smaller Polestar 2, meaning you get a minimalist dashboard dominated by a large central touchscreen. That means it works a lot like your mobile phone and gives you access to apps including Spotify and Google Maps. The overall look isn't quite as stripped back as something like a Tesla Model Y, meaning you do get some physical buttons for things like stereo volume. There is a digital driver's display as well, which you don't get in the Tesla. Buy a Polestar 3 in the next 12 months and your car will come with a panoramic glass roof and a 25-speaker Bowers & Wilkins sound system as standard. As previously reported, the Polestar 3 will come with a rear-bias dual-motor powertrain with electric torque vectoring via dual-clutch system on the rear electric motor. Adaptive dual-chamber air suspension and active dampers will come standard, allowing the Polestar 3 to switch between comfort and firm suspension dynamics while adjusting to the road conditions once every 2 milliseconds. The new Polestar 3 gets dual motors and all-wheel drive as standard. The long-range model has 489 horsepower and 840 Nm of torque, meaning it'll sprint from 0-60 miles per hour in 5.0 seconds. Not fast enough for you? Well, don't panic. Remember that performance pack. Well, opt for this and you get a whopping 517 horsepower and 910 Nm of torque. This takes the 0-60 miles per hour time down to 4.7 seconds. All Polestar 3 models get adaptive air suspension as standard, with the performance pack being retuned for a more engaging feel. You also get the pilot pack, giving you adaptive cruise control which can automatically steer to keep you in lane and maintain a safe distance from the car in front. The vehicle will start production in mid-2023 at Volvo's Chengdu factory, with deliveries expected to begin in the fourth quarter of that year. By mid-2024, the Polestar 3 will begin rolling off the line at Volvo's Ridgeville, South Carolina facility, with customer deliveries soon to follow. But even though it's slated to be built on U.S. soil, it won't be eligible for the federal EV tax credit, which only applies to vehicles that sell for less than $80,000. All of which highlights the importance of Polestar's move to open up production in the U.S. Unlike other EV startups like Rivian or Lucid, Polestar can lean on Volvo's manufacturing footprint as well as its dealer network to make and sell its vehicles. That doesn't guarantee a sales victory for the still rookie company, but it certainly gives it a leg up over the competition. Let us know your opinion down in the comments, and goodbye.